previous video, we looked at how to make your own stories using the Pictello app. But we all know that life is busy and making your own stories from scratch isn't always possible. Tarheel Reader is a website where you can access pre-made stories. You can use them online or download onto Pictello. Let's look at how to use Tarheel Reader. To access Tarheel Reader, you will need an internet connection, and to download, you will need the Pictello app. So first I go to the internet, and I'm going to go to tarheelreader.org. So this is what it looks like, and I'm going to find a book. My students' class is doing a unit on Canada, so I'm going to look up a book on that topic. So these are my search results, and as you can see, there's a lot of options. So I'm going to choose,
what can you see in Canada?
Now I want to convert this story to Pictello. First, I open a new tab by tapping the plus. And here I type in Tarheel Pictello Converter. So the first link that comes up is the AssistiveWare one. So we'll click on that. Scroll down, and you'll see you have to go to tarheelreader.org, copy the address of the book's title page, and then paste the title page address below. So I need to go back to my book, click on my URL, and select copy so I can copy it into the Tarheel converter. Back in the converter, I tap on the empty box and select paste. Once the URL has been copied, I can select Pictello it. Now my story is converted. It says, success, your Tarheel Reader book has been converted. So now you have two choices. You can tap the link to download, but it will be easier to input the story in Pictello. To do this, tap on the code. You'll see a portion of the code selects, so then pull the little blue dot to select the entire code and click copy. At this point, you want to close the internet and go back into Pictello. In Pictello, tap the button with the cloud and the arrow, and you'll see download comes up. Tap beside download and paste appears. You hit paste and your code from the Pictello converter shows up. Then you hit download and there's your story downloading. And there it is. There's your story.
What can you see in Canada?
And now we can watch it.
What can you see in Canada? I see mountains in Canada.
Tarheel Reader can be used to connect your student with the classroom curriculum. Let's look at a few more tips and ideas for using Tarheel Reader. Remember to look for age-appropriate content and themes. For example, a grade 10 student learning about Canada might be more interested in a factual book, while a kindergarten student might be drawn to Canada, Canada, What Do You See?, which is based on the Eric Carle book, Brown Bear, Brown Bear. It isn't always necessary to download into Pictello. In computer or tech class, Tarheel Reader can simply be accessed online. But remember to convert to Pictello if you want to access your stories offline. If you are reading stories online, you can choose the voice that reads your book by tapping the wheel in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Choose Speech from the drop-down menu, and then we recommend using the built-in voice for students with complex needs. For students who have difficulty with direct access, it is always possible to connect a switch to the computer or iPad so the student can independently turn pages or select stories. Tarheel Reader is a great resource for connecting your students' literacy to the classroom curriculum. You can connect to science, social studies, English, or even art classes, like a story where you learn about Pablo Picasso. You can also use Tarheel to prepare students for upcoming events like field trips. You can find stories that allow you to further explore themes brought up in class, like the arrival of a new baby that appear shared with everyone at circle time. Finally, Tarheel can be used to access stories about popular culture topics like sports or favorite music artists, which can be used as literacy connections on topics of interest for your student.